What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you are, make sure you pass that on a little bit by leaving a like on this video and hopefully hitting that red subscribe button down below the video. I know it can be a pain in the rear, but it helps support the channel greatly, and I would really appreciate it. Now, you know, and I know, that Netflix has some questionable programming decisions. Some misleading documentaries, some truly troubling programs on young people doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and some just outright, I don't really know if there's like a P word that would fit people that probably work at Netflix. I'm just drawing a blank on it. I'm actually not sure what it is, but this particular individual is a Netflix executive, head of documentaries and other issues. Looks like he's gonna be in a little bit of trouble. In fact, there is a warrant issued for Diego Buñuel, Netflix executive, former Netflix executive, accused of how do I say this? Being an absolute creep, and taking something that wasn't his from his wife. We'll put it that way. The worst kind of thing you can take, almost. And because of the topic of this video, maybe I'll just mention, hey, Meta PCs is the sponsor. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Meta PCs. Now, I know you're not going to run out and quick buy a brand new computer just because I ran this ad, but what I would hope is that you'll keep Meta PCs in mind for a variety of reasons and use my promo code, The Quartering, to save big at checkout. Look, Meta PCs offers custom configurations. It has insane parts availability. They're one of the few people I see out there with the brand new NVIDIA 3090 in stock and shipping. When you buy from them, they offer you build photos as they work along. When you receive your PC, it's ready to go out of the box. It's 100% US-based sales and support. And one of my favorite things, it's a veteran-owned business. Meta PCs is veteran-owned. One of Meta's owners has served in Afghanistan and Iraq and received a Purple Heart for his service. Meta also employs military veterans in the Meta Operations Center and also provides systems to veterans going back to school to help them re-enter the workforce all across the United States. Meta PCs also offers financing. Head on over to MetaPC at metapcs.com. Use code The Quartering at checkout to save money and support my content. If nothing else, go configure a PC, build a little wish list, and when you're ready, remember to use code The Quartering at checkout at MetaPCs. I know I'll be getting myself a brand new one before the end of the year. Check out metapcs.com. I really appreciate you guys supporting them. If you want a new computer, maybe it's not today, but remember that promo code. Go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description too. But it helps me cover stuff like this, which will almost certainly not be family friendly. Now, Diego Buñuel, 46, head of documentaries for Netflix, and now helms programming at the French state broadcaster, France Télévisions Croissants, allegedly did some terrible things to his wife, writer, and socialite Maggie Kim in the United States in 2017, according to new documents. Now, the man gets his day in court, okay? We've seen far too many times where this kind of thing is a setup, going into a bad divorce. Yes, it happens, and I don't think it's fair to, dismiss it out of hand simply because he's a Hollywood creep. I mean, to assume it happened simply because he's a Hollywood creep. He's a French-born grandson of famed filmmaker Louis Buñuel, who has now been charged. Oh, he's been charged. Okay. In Massachusetts. Well, he, who has both U.S. and French citizenship, can now not come back in the United States without being arrested He currently has custody of the couple's 2 children and is living in France. Kim claims he will not let her bring the children, who also have dual citizenship in the United States and France, back to the United States according to court papers. Okay, here we go. Just as predicted, we have kids caught up in a divorce, and now a heinous claim was made. Does that mean it didn't happen? No. I'm ready to believe, just like Ghostbusters, I'm ready to believe that some creep that works at Netflix did this, but he still gets his day in court. He is yet to return to the United States to face his charges. He has, though, through counsel, filed a successful motion to dismiss a pending civil case based on the exact same conduct. His motion to dismiss states, "Nothing contained in this motion constitutes an admission of any liability or wrongdoing on the part of Mr. Buñuel." There were 3 alleged incidents, including one in Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts. Court papers seen by the Post were filed at the Duke's Superior Court in Massachusetts in the related civil court last year. They claim, as a result of willful and/or malicious conduct of the defendant, the plaintiff sustained abrasions and contusions to her neck and body. In addition, the plaintiff suffered mental and emotional anguish, nervousness, increased heart rhythm, shortness of breath, blood pressure, all of which are likely to be permanent in nature. As a further result of the willful and/or malicious conduct of the defendant, the plaintiff has been and will be unable to engage in personal and family leisure or social activities as she did prior to the incidents. They were married in 2007 until 2017, getting married in Costa Rica. They are still not legally divorced. Buñuel was given custody of the children through the French family court. That seems rare. In April, a Massachusetts judge dismissed Kim's civil suit that ruled that a French court could oversee the bigger case that happened in Martha's Vineyard. Kim's attorney this week is attempting to overturn that decision in court and told the Post how Kim had given a sworn affidavit to the police on Martha's Vineyard, alleging that the situation happened. The Post has not seen her affidavit. Even more shocking is that the judge in Massachusetts has dismissed Miss Kim's civil claims of that behavior that occurred in Martha's Vineyard, as the judge ruled he thought that she could bring this claim in France. The court decided that it was more convenient for the case to be brought in a foreign country where the event didn't actually occur. We disagree. It appears that he had committed this behavior in Martha's Vineyard after he had surreptitiously filed divorce papers in France. Kim, who previously shared homes with him in the French countryside, Paris, and also the US, has been splitting her time between LA and France, where she stays so she can see her children. What do you think, everybody? Do we think that the company that produces things like Cuties and Big Mouth could possibly have some degens in their executive ranks? Do you think that a Netflix, a Hollywood creep, who, by the way, is seen here speaking at the Sundance Film Festival? Do I need to tell you? Do I need to tell you about the Sundance Film Festival creator? Sterling von Wageningen, and is not once but twice spending time with somebody who was 7 and 9 years old. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's how, you know, hey, maybe it's just a bad divorce. They're mad about custody, and so this thing got, trumped up. Maybe. Or maybe it's just another Hollywood weirdo creep being a Hollywood weirdo creep. I feel like both are entirely likely, and I just love reporting bad things that happen to Hollywood creeps. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.